Good morning and welcome. Thanks so much for joining us today. My name is Lori Gentile, Director of Client Services for the Women's Resource Center, a nonprofit organization focused on empowering women in Manatee and Sarasota counties since 1979. We provide mental health counseling, career planning, educational scholarships and programs, and legal, financial consultation and education. Before we begin, I want to mention that all of the lines are going to be muted, but we still want to hear from you. To ask a question, click on the Q&A box at the bottom of your screen, and we'll answer as many questions as time allows. And now it's my pleasure to introduce to you today's instructor, Mary Onna Bode. Mary is the owner of Soul Harmony Therapies and has over 36 years experience leading meditation, yoga, breath work. She's also a licensed massage therapist, and she's known as the joyous healer of mind, body, and soul. Take it away, Mary.
Welcome. Hi, everyone. Welcome to this beautiful day. And that's what we're here to do, is to honor our day. This beautiful day that's been given to us with the opportunity to be with others, give to others, love ourselves, and love others. What we're going to do today is Surya Namaskar, which is sun salutations. It's a routine that brings in all of the body, and we're going to go through it several times as a routine, and then we're going to go through each movement with the specifics of how to do it and do it well. There will be an opportunity to do it from beginners, intermediate, or advanced. I'll show you all three as we go through this. A few things to remember before we start is that only take your stretches, your yoga positions, your asanas, to the level of mild discomfort. Yoga is not supposed to hurt. It's supposed to feel good, to open up your body, to open up your breath, to connect with yourself, your internal workings, how your muscle tissues respond. So only go to the level of mild discomfort. I will be instructing on breath, when to inhale, when to exhale. However, it really doesn't matter. Don't get caught up in that as long as you are breathing. Breathe, inhaling and exhaling with each movement if you remember. And if you don't, it's all good. Do it when you do, okay? So you're going to be doing a series of asanas. And just breathe. Your breath is your life force. Your breath is your ability to be able to live. We can go many weeks without food and live. We can go many days without water and live, but we can only go a few minutes without breath, and we cease to exist here in our human existence. Breath is important, and we're going to go through that as we're here together today. Thank you for joining. I am so honored to be here. The Women's Resource Center is an amazing organization, and thank you so much. We're going to begin by, you can sit in a chair, on the floor, wherever you're comfortable. But we're going to begin by, go ahead and take some time, actually. Take a minute, get some water and a comfortable place to sit, and then a mat, if you have one, or a rug. A rug is perfectly fine as well. Any place that you can do movement on without it slipping or it being too hard, okay? So we're going to begin by allowing our bodies to be comfortable and relaxed in the position that we are in our seat, in our seated position. Becoming aware of your body and your breath as you sit here. Becoming familiar with your surroundings, the sounds of your space. maybe birds or the air conditioner, or sounds outside, the sound of my voice. Allowing each and every sound to bring you into a greater state of internal awareness. They do not distract or disturb in any way. This time is for you. Your opportunity to relieve stress, to relax, to feel your body and your breath. Becoming aware now of your breath. Unchanging for now, just aware. How are you breathing? Is it shallow or deep? Allowing your breath now to become deep into the belly. It's important to breathe into the belly, even if you have to fake it at first. So as you inhale, your belly expands, opens up. And then the breath, inhaling even more, opens up the rib cage. Actually imagine the rib cage opens. It will actually open. Front, side, and back, your rib cage expands with the breath. Hold for a second or two, and then exhale. Releasing and relaxing. Any thoughts that float by, any thoughts that come up, just let them float by like clouds, unattached. This time is for you, and any worries or any to-do list, anything that you have on your mind. If it's important, you can put it in a magical basket at the door. And when you're done with this time with us together, you can pick it up if you need to. But for right now, all these mental thoughts and distractions go into this beautiful magical basket. It will be there when you're done. For right now, it's this moment and this breath as you inhale into the belly. Big, 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 big. Into the chest, big. Hold for a second or two and exhale, releasing, allowing your belly now to come in a little bit like a contraction or a sit-up. Bringing in that core strength with your breath. Once again, inhale into the belly, into the chest, and exhale. Your breath should be so profound that you hear it, and that if you're in a room with others, they hear it as well. Inhale, belly, chest, and exhale. Excellent. Allowing each breath to bring you more and more relaxation, peace. Inhale fully and exhale completely. Excellent. Allow yourself to remain here in your breath cycle for just a minute in silence, you and your breath, preparing for yoga and movement. Relaxing your body with each breath. Releasing your thoughts with each breath. This time is for you. You and your breath. Excellent. Wonderful. Thank you. Now we're ready to go ahead and do our practice. Yes, so everybody stand up. Yummy. And wherever you are, maybe take a moment and look around and see the beauty of where you are. Even if sometimes it doesn't seem beautiful. But for this moment, you're going to look around with your eyes and see the beauty, the gratefulness of wherever you are. Maybe the colors, the textures of whatever's on the wall or outside if you're lucky. Yes. Allowing your presence and your spirit to be here fully. Thank you. So we're going to start off with our feet about shoulder width apart. This is called mountain. And we're going to do this cycle. Each cycle is once on each side, and then that equals a whole cycle. So we're going to do that first all together and all of it at one time. And then we're going to go through it specifically, okay? Remember, nothing more than mild discomfort. There is no need to push it, and I'm going to show it at the beginner level first. We start with our arms down at our sides, feet are shoulder width apart. Eyes can be closed or open. Inhaling, you're going to bring your palms up over your head, sweeping the air in front of you, palms open as you bend forward. If you can't touch your toes or get your palms to the floor, bend your knees. Palms come flat to the floor. I've got my knees bent so you can see that way. The right foot is going to come back. And this is the beginner position. I am going to bring my computer just a little bit further down to see me. There you go. Oh, let's start over real quick and down. And now right foot back. Great. Excellent. And from this position, this is beginner, so I'm in a lunge. Hands are supporting me if I need to. And now we're going to take our left foot back to meet our right. Come down onto your knees or your hips and look up. This is called Cobra. Shoulders are back and down. And inhale. Exhaling. Point your toes down and under so it can hold you, and come into downward dog. So you may need to adjust your feet. And from this position, you want your tailbone sticking up. Spine is straight. Excellent. And now once again, we bring our right foot forward in between our hands. Left foot comes back a little bit, palms on the ground. Look up and inhale. Yay. Left foot comes up to meet the right. Once again, stretching your hamstrings and inhale. Here you want to pull your belly button in so that you're keeping yourself supported. Your back, inhale. Bringing our hands up above our heads and then down into prayer pose. That's level one. That's one. And now we're going to do the other side on the left. And inhale, hands come up above the head. Exhale, come forward. Right foot or left foot comes back. Look up. Right foot comes back to meet left. Bring your knees down if you need to. If you're okay, stay in plank. Knees come down, hips, shoulders relaxed and down, and come into Cobra, looking up. Inhale. Exhale, turn your toes under and come into downward dog. Left foot comes forward between your hands and inhale up. Right foot comes up to meet left and inhale, grabbing the air around you as if you could hold it like a cloud, and exhale. Very good. We're going to do that again sideways. Good. We're going to do that again sideways so you can see it from the side. And once again, feet are shoulder width apart. You start at the top of your mat. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come forward and down to the floor. Right foot goes back. Inhale, look up. More advanced as you can bring your legs up. Actually, your knee does not come to the ground. If you're really advanced, you can put hands up. It's your most advanced movement. Intermediate and beginner. Excellent. Hands come back down to the floor. Left foot comes back to meet right. Plank is advanced. Intermediate would be knees. Beginner would be hips. Hands are placed firmly on the ground. Either way, you come down into Cobra. You can start down here, beginner, and just come up a little bit. Or you can come all the way up into Cobra. Inhale here. Toes turn under. Exhale and come into downward dog. Right foot forward. Once again, beginner is knee down. Intermediate is up on your knee. Advanced is hands up high. Either way, hands come back down. Right foot or left foot comes up to meet the right. Exhale here. And inhale, grabbing that beautiful life force, that air all around you, that oxygen. Hands up above your head in prayer pose. And exhale at the heart. Yummy. I'm going to go this way. So we're coming up here. And feet are shoulder width apart. Inhale. We're going to go a little faster this time. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot comes back. Inhale. Exhale into plank. Knees, hips, Cobra. Inhale. Toes turn under. Exhale. Left foot comes forward. Inhale. Right foot comes up to meet the left. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale into prayer pose. That's sun salutation, Surya Namaskar. So you can do that very fast, and I'm going to show that to you one time without any explanation. So you could do this very fast. People do this in the morning. It's a traditional yoga practice to get the body going, yes, to wake up. So inhale, exhale, right foot back, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Right foot forward, inhale, left foot forward, exhale, inhale, and exhale into prayer pose. Same thing other side, inhale, exhale. Left foot goes back this time, inhale, exhale, Inhale. Toes curl under, exhale. Left foot comes forward, inhale. Right foot comes to meet the left, exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Welcoming and blessing the day. Thank you. Thank you for the miracle and magic of today. All right, so now we're going to go through each one of those movements specifically so that you get an idea. When you get used to it, you can do it automatically. But this way, you're going to know how not to injure yourself, how to be careful, and how the movement is meant to work, okay? So we're going to start off, we're going to break it down now. So now we're going to do inhale. So I imagine oxygen is this beautiful thing around us. It is H2O, and we don't see it, but we're living in it. And it has properties, it has energy. Same reason why it keeps us alive, right? The oxygen. It also has energy. So when you're bringing your hands up, I like to imagine that I'm in this cloud and I can hold the cloud in my hands and bring it into me from a different place in my breath. So I'm actually having my hands, this is a Qigong movement. So bringing your hands up and having your palms face towards your hands. For Qigong, you'd do a little pulsing here, anything that's round. So bringing that energy into the crown of my head, your head, right? And then sweeping it like water, like waterfall. Bringing it down to touch the ground, okay? Grounding yourself, grounding your energy in this beautiful space. So that's inhale, imagine this beautiful life force coming into your head. And exhale, the waterfall. Hands come down. Excellent. That's the breath movement, inhaling and exhaling. The position is called mountain. So your feet are approximately shoulder width apart. I traditionally have a tendency to put my feet closer. So if you see me doing that, you'll know. Traditionally, it's feet on the floor, shoulder width apart. And in this mountain pose, you are grounding yourself. You're imagining that you're this beautiful, vast mountain, strong, unmovable. And you are centered, and your feet, the energy of your body goes into the ground. Grounding you, rooting you. Two purposes. One is that you are grounding your energy so that you don't get blown off course, right? If mountains don't get disturbed by wind. So if something comes into your day, you've got an intention that you're going to have a great, glorious day. You've got things planned, you got a list, and something comes along, a wind comes along and knocks you over. That you have this grounding to create you being steady. Steady in your focus, steady in your intention. So that's what mountain does. It's beautiful. And you can do that in an instant once you get used to it. It will just, you can do it right now. Matter of fact, I'd like you to imagine that your energy is going into the ground, deep in the ground, like roots of a tree, holding on to the earth. And then not only do you ground into the earth, but now you can bring her beautiful energy up into you and through you, creating this strength, this core that comes right through you, nice and strong. Play with your knees a little bit, your feet a little bit. See how you feel, how you rock. Make sure you feel all of your feet grounded on the ground, on the floor, on the mat, on the carpet, wherever you are. And you can do this, like I said, in an instant. In this instant, you can, do that anytime, any place, anywhere. You're at your desk. And You want, so that wind comes by and you want to ground, or do it every morning or as soon as you get in the office, feel your feet on the floor and here I am. I'm on course. Nothing can knock me over, okay? That's mountain. So let's do that one more time. Mountain pose, nice and feet are about shoulder width apart, nice and grounded. Inhaling, beautiful oxygen, life force coming in, into me, into you. Exhaling, the waterfall of energy comes down to the ground, even grounding me even more. That's the first part. Good. Second part is we're bringing that right foot back. So we come up and down. Now we're bringing the right foot back into a lunge. And from this position, you want to protect your back. So your foot is turned under. Like that here, right? So you have support. You don't want a flat foot. You're not having your foot flat on the ground. It is turned under so it can hold you. So in this position, your hands are on the ground if you need them to be, and your right foot is back. Very good. And if you're strong enough, you can come up. Here you want to hold your belly button in, belly button to backbone. That protects you. It engages transverse abdominis and it protects your low back. You do not want your foot, whoops, I actually am doing that. You don't want to put your foot, your knee over your foot. So you stay with your foot out. And intermediate is you're going to actually pull up. This back leg is straight. It's also a place to balance. And then advanced is your arms come up and your palms are facing one another. Good. And that would be inhale, just to go over it, exhale. Inhale, looking up. Imagine that anytime you're opening up your chest, you're inhaling. And anytime you're exhaling, it's usually somehow you're bending or making a movement, a strong movement. Exhale, hands come down. Left foot comes back to meet the right. Now you're in plank, butt down, back straight, spine straight. Knees come down if you need to. Bringing your hips down. And then going into inhaling into Cobra. Now, like I said, if you need to just come up this far, this is called the Sphinx. You can do that as well. Or all the way up, or as far as you can go comfortably. Here in this position, your buttocks is tightening in order to get you in this position. It's opening up your abdomen. It's strengthening your low back. And here your feet can be flat for the moment. Then you're going to turn your toes under and come into what's called downward dog. Exhale. Feet are shoulder width apart and your heels come to the ground if they can. Don't be on your tippy toes. If you have to come further up, that's great. And your butt, you want your spine straight and you want your tailbone, the tailbone, to be imagining like it's sticking up in the air. So you're nice and straight there. Head is down in between your shoulders and relaxed. Your head is down and in between your shoulders and relaxed. Here you are exhaling. Now we're inhaling as we bring that right foot back up in between our hands. Good. Inhaling, opening up. Left foot comes up to meet the right. Exhale. Inhale once again, grabbing your beautiful life force. And exhaling into prayer pose. Thanking Spirit, God for the day. Excellent. So we're going to do that again with some explanation. One more time. Get some water, because I'm gonna. It's important that you drink water, that you hydrate, always. Thank you for being here. So we're going to start again. Well, let's go this way. All right, so we're going to do the left side. Same thing, mountain pose. We're going to go through it a little quicker. Mountain pose, grounding. Here I am, focused, ready. Unstoppable. You cannot blow me off my course. Inhale, grabbing the energy. Exhale, waterfall. Beautiful. Now left hand comes back, or left foot comes back. Inhale, up. Exhale, right foot comes back to meet the left. Nice straight plank. Knees down if you need to. Hips down. You can come into Sphinx. Or anywhere in between that's comfortable. Inhaling. Feet are flat. Toes curl under. Exhale into downward dog. This is excellent for all kinds of issues with your body. Stretch your back here, your glutes. Feel that in your low back, all of your spine. Head is in between your shoulders, not looking up. You're not doing this. Spine is straight, including your skull. Left foot comes forward. Inhale. You can do a little arch. Inhale. Oh, beautiful. Right foot comes up to meet the left. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale into prayer pose. That's Surya Namaskar. So let's do that together one more time. The recommendation is to do it as often as you'd like, but at least 3 times. So that's 6 times total, 3 times on each side, right? So we've probably done that, but we're going to do it one more time together at a moderate pace, and I'll do it at the moderate level. Okay, you know the difference: beginner, moderate, intermediate, and advanced. So wherever you're at, please join along. Now let's take this moment to breathe. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Mountain pose, hands are at the side. Create your intention for the day. What is it that you want today to be about? What do you want to have your day be about for you today or for others? Creating a possibility. How about transformation and love, or powerful and courageous communication, or beauty and gratefulness? We get what we create. So if we're creating our day to be gratefulness and honor, then the guy who cuts us off in traffic doesn't get us riled up, right? If we don't create an intention, the man or woman or whoever cuts us off in traffic can very easily throw us off our mountain. And then, things like we're having a bad day. Days are days. And we honor what happens. What is. So create an intention now. Allow your eyes to close. Feel the earth underneath your feet. Allow maybe the earth or God or spirit, whoever your guide is, to direct you in your intention for today. Mine is to see wonder. That's what came up. To see wonder in the world. I hope that you created one as well. And we have mountain pose, nice and strong, shoulder width apart. You can play with your toes and your feet if you want. See how your feet feel on the ground. And then inhale. Exhale. Right foot comes back. Inhale. It's okay to adjust. Hands come back down. Exhale. Good. And inhale into Cobra. Exhale into Downward Dog. Right foot comes forward. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Beautiful. And exhale. It's okay to hold those positions as long as you'd like. You don't have to be in a hurry. I've shown it to you fast or slow. Hold it at your own pace. So kind of a middle pace for right now. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot comes back. Right foot comes back to meet the left. Exhale. Knees, hips. You can start down on the ground and then inhale up. Glorious. Exhale down into Downward Dog. Tailbone sticks up. Spine is straight. Left foot comes forward. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. Excellent. Very good. That's the asana we're going to learn today. We're going to do a couple of other positions just to give you an idea about some more yoga movements, and then also to open up your low back in case any of this disturbed your low back. Okay? So from a seated position, let's see here. From a seated position, I'm going to tilt you down a little bit. Good. Good. From a seated position, we're going to have our feet out front. Very good. And get your toes. You can first off start off by bringing your toes towards you and then pointing them. Bringing your toes towards you and then pointing them. Very good. Allow your breath to be full and deep and however it's comfortable in this position. And just bring your, maybe wiggle your toes. I have a Band-Aid on my toe. So wiggle your toes a little bit. See if you can get them to all wiggle. Can you move them all? Can you move all your toes or just a few? Good. And from this position, nice tall back, nice straight spine. We're going to very slowly walk ourselves toward our feet with our hands. So this way you don't hurt yourself. It's not like, wham, I'm going to bend over. You take your time. So take your time, kind of walk your fingers down and go as far as you can, wherever that is. If it's here, great. Mild discomfort, only to the level of mild discomfort. Excellent. And hold wherever that is. If you can go further, touch your feet, touch your toes. You can grab your big toe, grab any of your toes. This little piggy went. And then head comes down. Here it's best to put your belly button in, contracting your abdomen. That way you're protecting your back. And it's natural, like I said, anytime you inhale, it's usually to open up. Exhales are to come forward, and that's where your belly, you want to contract at the same time. That way you hold yourself secure, protect your back, and you're strengthening your core tissue, which is a win-win for everything. Exhale as you come forward. in however that works. Hold to the level of mild discomfort and hang out there for a moment, wherever that is. Breathing. Head is straight on the spine. Don't look up like I am. I'm looking at you to make sure you're good. Good. Head is straight. And when you get to that level of mild discomfort, you hold it, and then that level of mild discomfort goes away. Take it to the next level, wherever that is. Take it to the next level of mild discomfort and hold with your breath. And when I say hold with your breath, I mean inhale and exhale, but you're holding the position and breathing with your breath. So don't hold your breath. Always breathe. Bring in that precious life force. Excellent. And now, wherever you're at, walk your fingers back. Good. Good. I like to kind of do a little wiggle wiggle here, just to make sure my hips are nice and good. Good. And I'm going to turn around so that you can also do a little bit of other work with me. So I'm going to turn around. Laying down. Laying down. You're going to have your hands above your head, your arms above your head, and you're going to contract with one side, but your emphasis is not on contracting, it's on stretching. So we're going to start off by pulling our right hand and our right leg away from one another. This is not really a contraction, but a compression. So you feel this, your hips are going to do this, right? So as you stretch right hand, right leg away from one another, this opens up your rib cage, your hips, the muscle tissue called psoas, and this gets shorter on the left. Now hands are both above, and now you switch. And the left side gets opened up and stretched. And this kind of collapses a little, but you're not tightening here. Right now we're stretching. So just allow that to be a stretch. Oh, how beautiful, and breathe. And then right side, stretch away from one another. Yes, and then left side, stretch away from one another. Ah, oh, how beautiful. Foot and hand go away from one another, and right foot and hand go away from one another. So see how you end up with a hip that's kind of doing this, back and forth. Excellent. So that's a stretch, and it opens up your back. Bring your knees up, your feet are flat on the floor. Very good. And just remain here for a moment. Your hip bone should come forward a little bit, and your spine is straight on the mat and flat on the mat. You're not arching your back. You're not doing this. You want your back and spine flat on the ground, on your mat. And breathe, relax. Really rely on the ground to hold you. Take that moment. Rely on the ground to hold you. Excellent. From this position, we're going to bring both our knees forward, stretching the low back. You can rock side to side. If you need a towel or a strap, a lot of people use a strap instead. If they can't quite get their hands around, or you can hold on to your knees and go back and forth. Good, very good. And now we're going to roll over on our tummies. Onto your tummy. And we're going to do what's called cat-cow. So hands are nice and flat on the ground. Toes are flat. Toes are flat. And from this position, cat is exhale, back arches, and feel your spine in all the different positions that cat could be. Little bit of a motion there. Inhaling, you're going to go into cow. And the tail is a wagon. You want that to be relaxed, your buttocks and your tailbone. And now is a time when your spine does collapse down. Exhale, you come into cat. Belly button to backbone. And inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale into cow. What you're doing here is actually pumping your cerebrospinal fluid. You can do this quickly. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Very good. And now come back on, sit back onto your feet. Some people I know put a pillow or a blanket underneath here if you can't go all the way back, or if it hurts to sit on your ankles or to sit on your feet. Hands come out front. And now this is a beautiful, glorious stretch for all of your latissimus dorsi, your sides. I like it when I go from cat-cow and actually drag my hands back. And then that way I get this glorious stretch. If you're already back, go ahead and just wiggle your feet, your hands up, and then stretch your hands back with you. Oh, glorious. If you can, your forehead goes to the ground. And breathe. Very good. And let's come back up to a seated position for a moment on your knees. Let's go ahead and lay down. Take this moment and lay down. So lay down on your back. This is called Shavasana. Lay down on your back with your back flat. So if you have to, your hips are just, you can actually take your hips and kind of move them towards you so that your back is flat, so you get an idea. If you need to, you can have your knees bent, or best is if you can have your legs straight out. Because you want to be able to completely relax in this position. Your hands are at your sides, palms up. Excellent. I'm going to get up, you stay laying down. I'm going to be with you here. I'm going to talk you through a relaxation position, all about relaxation. This is time for you. So allow yourself to lie in this beautiful position, completely relaxed and relying on the ground underneath to hold you and support you, trusting that you're cared for and supported. Excellent. In this beautiful position, you become more and more relaxed. Your eyes are closed. Feeling the breath as it comes into your body, into your lungs. Maybe imagining that this breath has a color. Whatever color that comes to mind, blue or green, yellow, purple. Allowing each breath to bring this color into your body. And as the oxygen permeates throughout your cells, each cell, each part of your body is cleansed with this color, releasing any and all tension, upset, unease. Inhaling fully, exhaling, releasing anything that doesn't serve your highest purpose. Becoming aware now of your feet. Allowing your feet to completely relax. My feet are completely relaxed. I am relaxed. Becoming aware now of my calves and knees, allowing my calves and knees to completely relax. I am relaxed. Every breath is cleansing and cleaning all of my body. Becoming aware of my thighs and hips, allowing my thighs and hips to completely relax. I am relaxed, fully relaxed. Becoming aware now of my low back, abdomen and spine. Allowing my abdomen, low back and spine to completely relax. I am supported. The more I release, the more I am supported. Relaxed and receiving. Becoming aware of all the muscle tissues of my back, shoulders, allowing all of my spine to relax. Muscles are completely relaxed, shoulders relaxed. I am relaxed. Becoming aware of my shoulders, arms and hands, allowing my upper shoulders, arms and hands to completely relax. I am relaxed. Becoming aware of my neck, all around my neck, going into my shoulders. I am completely relaxed. Becoming aware of my eyes and ears and nose, jaw, all of the muscles of my skull are relaxed. I am relaxed. I am at peace. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. Completely relaxed and filled with life energy. Releasing all that doesn't serve my highest purpose. Each inhale brings in my intention, my love, my direction, peace. Each exhale releases all that doesn't serve me. Completely supported by the ground, by the energies of Mother Earth. Inhale fully and exhale completely. Becoming aware now of your surroundings, maybe wiggling your toes, maybe hearing the sounds around you as you become more and more aware of your body and the place that you are at. Hearing the sounds, feeling your breath as it comes into you. Exhaling. You become more and more aware of your body. Wiggle your hands, maybe wiggle your body a little bit. And slowly, at your own pace, come up into a seated position. Take your time, relax. Maintain your relaxed way of being here. You are connected. You're vital, and your vitality is strong. You are capable and aware. Coming up to this seated position, inhale fully. And exhale completely. Saying a prayer for today, this beautiful morning. Surya Namaskar, sun salutations. Thank you for the day. However you believe in God or spirit, thank you so much for the privilege and opportunity to be with you today. Thank you for the privilege and opportunity to be alive and to make an effect every day. Thank you.
Mary, that was wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thanks everyone for joining.
Yes. Thank you.